Hi there, Aquarius. This is Kim, here to give you guys your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining me wherever you're at. Let's get into your reading, opening up to your spirit team, spirit guides, your angels. Let's see what we have. Let's get a couple of cards to start off with. It's the animal. It's the animal instincts in me. Wow, okay. Box on the bottom. The hunter and the animal. I mean, right away we have really focused energy, right? Both of them look really focused, but this focus looks like it's coming from a drive, an instinct, a hunger that you might have. It feels like a natural pull, that something natural has gained your attention, something that you feel a pull to, like a magnetism. So this is either a person that has like all your attention, or something that you're wanting to do creatively that has all of your attention. But certainly with the hunter card, okay, we have to ask ourselves, what are we going after and why? It's the law of attention. Where your focus goes, things will manifest. That's for sure. I mean, with the horse, you think that this has to do with work, but I'm getting a pull towards a specific individual or focus for a person. Yeah, see? Binary star, your binary star. Okay, the binary star is two stars that are in the same orbit. Somebody that has a very similar, either a similar path to you, or you feel like they share something in common. They're on the, when you say, okay, you're on the same page as I am. That's kind of what I get. Let me look a little bit more into the hunter, though, in this deck. What is it? Number 9. The animal, the beast, alive, making us feel alive. So going after this thing makes you feel, or person, makes you feel alive. The seeker, the pursuer, the hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim. I mean, so we said, right? Focused, energized. Both of those cards are talking about being energized. The great hunting goddess Artemis. What am I hunting? Who am I hunting? Or what am I hunting? And what weapon am I using to hunt with, they say, to ask yourself. Okay. Binary star, stars in harmony. Stars that are physically bound, they orbit around a common point. A mutual understanding that these share the same path. There is no illusionary union. There's actual union or harmony being around this other either person, or it is some sort of, if it's a job or a hobby, or something that feels like when you're doing it, you're in alignment. I don't know, like an artist that finds their niche. The singer that also matches up with the right instrument. The binary star. Well, we are going to have to get more information, it seems. You know what? Before we start with the tarot, I usually like the tarot to describe what we've got going on the table a little bit more. So let's pull something from here. Pull something from the Siren song. That was Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck. This is the Cosmos Oracle. Woe. Woe. Woe is a worry, a concern. What am I going to do? Energy. What is this? False person. Okay. So I'm picking up on a storyline here of somebody who sees that you're going in a certain direction, and they see that that direction isn't with them, or I'm picking up somebody who's really in their feels about thinking that they should be the object of your attention, and for some reason they're not, or for whatever reason. It may be because you don't feel that this person is a good match, but in their head they think that they are a good match. Okay, because I see them as a false person. So you could have somebody that is so in their feelings about you being focused on somebody else, or even something else, something other than them. So they are trying to do everything they can do to make you think that they're the ones in alignment with you. That it's something like that. Like, okay, you have somebody that's this is not a good example, but, well, I mean, it is. It's just not a great type of situation. What if have you ever had somebody that, if they feel like you're drifting away or something, all of a sudden they have a huge problem or issue that they feel is going to get your or grab your attention. It's a means for you to feel sorry for them in some way, so that you divert your focus of your attention to them. Somebody is playing on your sympathy, and so this is just to be aware of that. Just to be aware of that. Okay, I'm not gonna stay on that, although I think it is somebody that's trying to butt into the picture, come into your, they're wanting your focus to be on them. So even though they're part of the picture, I don't want to sit here and think about them too much. So let's see something else. Strategy. In a different direction, Spirit. We're headed in a different direction. Maybe you are too. If you're headed in a different direction, this person sees that, trying to do something to... Okay, so we really are in a different... Yeah. Yeah, we're in a different direction. Look at that. Okay, I like this card here too. So I'm going to put this card up here because this deck, it's special to me. It's a deck called the Siren Song, and the reason I make it special because there's the Siren 1 and then there's the Siren 2 that aren't associated with the Lenormand or the Kipper decks that are combined in it. And I made up my own definition for them when they come out. When they come out, I see the Siren 2, which is that one, as being the new you, the new self that is emerging. This is also in alignment with the new direction that you're going in. And we do have change. We do have let's go in a different direction. We have a journey here. You could be traveling. You could be traveling overseas even, or a body of water. It could be very important. The Odyssey is representing the journey, the voyage. Change with the fish can lead you to more wealth resources and prosperity. So this has all come about because you were smart. You used the fox animal spirit to our advantage. So when we're using the fox animal spirit, we are tapping into strategy and being cunning, not letting, or on purpose, like purposely trying to conceal what we are doing, not letting people know what our next move is, not wanting to always be seen too. It's like if you're going at Walmart, but you suddenly decide, I'm going to go at 2 a.m. because I really don't want to run into anybody right now. I don't feel like it. So that might be something just different like that. Okay, I know. Weird example, right? But you know what I'm saying? So there's a strategy. The tower is in the Lenormand, or Leonormand. I've heard people pronounce it different ways, but I'm Southern, so I'm going to pronounce it the way I pronounce it. The tower in this deck with this particular card is representing something that you're building that is solid, that is sturdy, is strong, and it's going to last. I have another, they're just giving me rescue me, because it is a lighthouse, rescue me, but it's like an 80s song, the way that it's coming into my head. Like, I don't even know, I don't think this is even a song, but they're giving, it's not the song Rescue Me, it's that they're giving me a feeling of somebody being like, you know, hey, rescue me from these crazy emotions that I've had to be going through, these crazy relationships, these ups and downs. It's about the rescue me on an emotional level. Show me where I can find peace of mind or sanctuary. Can I find it within you? If so, that you're my attention, I'm traveling here. Now, if you're building a business too, or a relationship, any one with consistency over time, it's going to be something that turns, so there's something about time, this type of quality of building takes time, and then it will last. So we'll just put this sad person off to the side here. Okay, now I have a point to go from with another tower, but that's a different type of tower. I want to know about the strategy. The focus and the strategy. I knew it. I saw her. I knew it. The Ace of Cups. I knew it because I saw her and I saw immediately this. That's beautiful too, by the way. So, I mean, she has this like code in her hands. It's like a telegram and a message, right? But it looks like it's, if you would type out the Morse code, what that would look like. The pomegranate, she's enlightened, but she's holding something that gives her the key. That is the strategy. The strategy came to you, just you. It came to you spiritually. This is your inner knowing. It is your intuition, and look, it's electric right now. Do you see this? Electricity with, looks like those two towers. You may love Tesla and wow, his genius, brilliant mind, right? There's some, I can remember some experiment that he was doing with the two towers and the electricity. So strategy was inside you. In your head. What's in your head? It was in your head. It was in you all along. Ace of Cups says a new, thrilling, emotional experience. Your future begins now. And so you're focused on takeoff. If nothing's going to stop you. Nothing's going to pull you down. And in fact, anything that would try to pull you down, if you're in that rocket, it's going to be very difficult to do. The Five of Pentacles. Why the Five of Pentacles? Is that what the strategy is? Is to bring in more finances? What's the worry about? What's the worry about? I think that's this person, though. I'm sorry, but I really do feel like it's this person, this other person. Because, see that? The Magician here, too. The reason why is because the face is the same. The face is similar. There's somebody that... they're even trying to interrupt your reading. Okay, I'm not noticing too much of a huge, big worry energy here. I feel like you're extremely focused. I don't see this in you, but I do see a person that keeps trying to butt in or even interrupt your focus. They're the ones that feel shut out by you. But the truth is that there's something here about them they're just not necessarily your binary star. So try as they might, I don't think they can interrupt you. Well, I don't see that as being your energy. I don't get any indication here of that being in your energy. Let's clarify it with another card. Because this card says lost, alone, and afraid. This is somebody scared, and it's, I knew it. It's somebody that you have separated or parted ways from. Six of Cups in the reverse. And boy, does their energy keep butting in. They feel helpless. They don't know what they're going to do without you. I have to say it because it's on the bottom too. Nine of Swords. Well, like I say, you're on this rocket. Yeah, your intention is like setting rockets off, and nothing's gonna stop them. You're the magician. What you do with the codes that you hold, it's gonna look really magical, unbelievable to people. And that Six of Cups in the reverse is saying that was a past connection. But they are still trying to wiggle their way in to your energy. Keep trying to wiggle. See? Five of Wands. I don't usually branch off into, you all know my readings, and I really don't usually branch off into, well, what's this person doing? But I have to, because, look, see, Lovers too? This person sees that you are moving on, and that you have choices, options here, okay, that you're really going places, and they really want to go with you, and they really want to cause a problem about you getting to your goal. They want to try to figure out how can I distract them. Ultimately, it's to get your focus on them. And in another storyline, which might be the same one. Gosh, I hope it's not the same storyline. But in a different storyline, this could be a person that is attached to whoever you are actually who you're being pulled to, who your focus is on, and they could see that it could be done and over with, completely done and over with, but still view you as, okay, that's my competition. But they're being absolutely delusional, because there's really no competition. The cords have been cut with this person. So Just maintain your focus here. You have huge energies supporting you, backing you for what you're wanting to focus on. And I would expect some interruptions with this energy. Yeah. But you'll be fine. But you'll be fine. Oh, Aquarius. It's an Aquarius soap opera or drama today. $108. Give me some extra closing messages here for my Aquarius group, my beautiful Aquarius. Yeah. Hard to deceive someone, or hard to make someone see that they're a better option for you. Even hard for a company to say, hey, no, we've got what you need, when you're able to see right through any kind of optical illusion that presents itself. Aquarius energy associated with the card of being able to see through the optical illusion, that all was not as it seemed. There was a mirage here, some confusion, or something was a head trip, a trick. You have many options. Someone for a while, I don't know if they tried to make you feel like you didn't have options, or if they wanted to make you think that they were the best option. But I don't think that they were. Because where you're going seems like it's gonna be a good place to go. Like it's going to last, stay. It will be something good for you. Tell me about what they're manifesting and where they're going, please, Spirit. And your discernment's off the charts good right now. I mean, you might be asking yourself, how am I that accurate? How did I know that? You just know things. I'm wondering if you're having experiences where you could be watching a clip or a show, and it could, like, I'm just getting an example of like a person that's about to tell their personal story. You have never seen this person before. They have never talked about their personal story, but you automatically caught on to what the gist of what they were about to talk about. Not influenced by a thumbnail or anything. You just kind of already knew an association, because there's little signs like that Spirit's trying to, I don't know if they're trying to show you actually, or if it's more like these gifts are coming more and more online, and that's just going to be one of the signs. It's like of you noticing them, paying attention, is that for some reason you just scare yourself because you know things. Wonder how do I know that? Like it could have happened in your life, but right now would be the time where it's amping up. It happens more and more and more. I'm sorry, but this other energy is driving me nuts. This other energy keeps butting in. They're wanting you to choose them, but you're already done with this. I don't know what you did to this person, because I have the bedroom card on the bottom. Did you like sleep with somebody and then all of a sudden they're obsessed with your energy? Because that's kind of what I'm picking up on, is that maybe this obsession here of I have to be with you, only you, like that it only really happened once. Like maybe you slept together, or you had some sort of very intimate moment with each other, and so now they think that they're yours. I don't know. It's something strange like that, guys. Something strange. It's not strange. Okay, it's not strange. It's just saying that you have a very beautiful energy. This person is still seeking for something that in themselves that they feel like you satisfied, and maybe you did temporarily. like everything we do when we look outside ourselves, it's always temporary, right? Because we're trying to fit a puzzle piece that appears to fit, but it's not really us, so it doesn't actually do the job. That's what I'm getting, is that oh, I don't know, I'm like wiping my face and stuff, like this person's giving me a headache. I want to know about where they're going. Please. Oh, finally, something good. A new communication coming in. All right, so I have chocolate. Satisfaction, perfection, love, romance, treating yourself, sweet, rich, smooth, splurge. Splurge. It's an interesting word, isn't it? Splurge. Splurge. Aphrodisiac, the good things, fine dining, do things right, celebration, elevated mood. If you try one of those Dubai chocolates that I don't really eat many sweets, but I'm almost afraid to try something that looks like that, you know, with the green pistachio. Let me know in the comments if it's any good, because I actually like pistachios. It just looks so iffy. Anyway, enjoying chocolate. Right? Enjoying chocolate, enjoying the finer things in life. It's things that make you have, they're giving you a taste of like what's to come when you eat it. So eat a piece of chocolate today and let your taste buds tell your brain what life is going to be like very soon for you, because it can do that. It has that magical effect. Telephone, connection, communication, conversation, getting through. Two-way street, message, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, inner voice, and it rings a bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Someone wants you to ring their bell, but I don't think you want to. Maybe this person that has your attention. I don't know. Ring my bell. I saw that one. Why are you wanting me to put, obviously they're wanting me to pull that one. That one was like that, in that position, underneath the chocolate and the telephone card. It's just strange how it's like Spirit saying, if we want the message to get out, just because you don't like the position the card is in, Kim, it will come out. That's why I didn't pull it out, because I was like, oh, I'm not going to read that. Technically, these cards, really, we don't read them in the reverse, but I do. No, they're being very clear about this. All right, you're like the cat archetype right now, where there's one person who, or maybe more, I don't know. There are some people that feel like you are unaffected by their energy, can't be bothered, and they may think that you're a little aloof, doing your own thing. They want to know, what are you doing? Trying to figure you out. And, well, you're this fox, right? So you're not telling everybody what you're doing. But on the other hand, what you want to give your attention to, you definitely are, but it's going to be what I want when I want it. It's like the cat. They bring the toy to you. Most of the time, they're going to bring the toy to you when they want to play. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Let me get another card. Oh, you're overcoming hardship, misfortune, the broken vase. Something is a change of state. Somebody just doesn't, dang it, I just really don't want to focus on that person. But the deal is that they're in this energy. I can't help it. They are, somehow. There is a person's having a hard time dealing with everything is different and things have changed with you. And you're just acting like the cat. I'm bothered about it. Sorry you feel that way. But I'm focused on this. Yeah, this is what you're focused on. Your chocolate, the connections that are meaningful to you, that feel good to you, that feel right, that ring your bell. And I have the cake card, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends and family, honor, remember, recognize, commemorate, graduation, anniversary, prom, wedding, award ceremony. It's big things. It's 4 of Wands energy. It's celebration. Hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. Maybe that's part of your strategy too. It's just kind of get into a balloon and up and out of there, right? A very different mode of transportation. Nobody would think that you chose the hot air balloon. You know what I mean? All right, so that is what I've got for you. Let me just do a word of caution here as I'm saying that. When I said that nobody would think to guess what mode of transportation, I got a really funny feeling in my soul here about this energy possibly being a stalker, okay? Because I'm getting it, whether they're attached to someone that your focus is on right now, and I do feel like they're saying on a not so funny note to be kind of careful with that energy, okay? A little obsessive and a little stalkerish there. All right, yeah, I don't want to end it without saying that. All right, I'm sending you love and light. If you would like a private reading, information's in the description box below. And they're pre-recorded readings. They start at $20 and go up from there. I do like to keep my prices affordable, so I keep giving my readings to my people that I love helping out so much. So if you want one, that's where you can find it, in the description box. And if you liked the video, please give it a like. Sometimes we hang around channels for a while and we forget that the like button really helps promote and grow the channel, and ultimately we're all trying to grow and expand here. So if you could do that, that would be much appreciated. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already joined this beautiful group of people on this channel. So love and light. Bye.